Hey, what's up everyone? Johnny the Geek here, and today I'm going to be doing another case swap. I'm actually going to be retiring my old Antec 900. This is one of my first gaming cases. Well, not really the first gaming one, but the one where I put a lot of effort into and got a lot of play on. Essentially, it's kind of old, long in the tooth, whatever that means. But I'm going to be upgrading it to a more modern case, and I'll get to that newer case in a little bit, but kind of want to go through some of the hardware specs in here. It's not exactly the best, but at the time it was pretty good back in the day. This is about about 3 years old, this computer. And so basically we have this with the mesh here. It used to have a fan here. It's got acrylic window and whatnot, and I'm upgrading to a more modern case and something where I can do better cable management. If you see here, this thing is really kind of crappy, but let me get a better shot. Alright, so as you can see here, the cable management is could use some help. I know that over the years I've gotten a little lazy and the hustle and bustle of moving things in and out, hard drives and whatnot. Just got a little bit little crazy here with the cable management, and essentially moving in hard drives requires me to take these screws out here, right? And then there's a tray on the front here, right? And this whole thing comes out with a couple of fans. So there's two of them that comes out, and it just gets a little too cumbersome because there's not only these screws here on this side, but there's also screws on the other side, and just taking hard drives out is just a pain. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm changing this case out. And then another reason too is this power supply here. Notice how it's upside down and the fan is sucking in air from the inside here, from all this heat that's being generated by the graphics card, and that is because there is no ventilation right underneath here, if you notice there. So if I had this CPU, or not CPU, power supply upside down, it actually doesn't get any airflow underneath there, and it'll overheat, right? And yeah, so that's pretty much it. This board is a EVGA NVIDIA 680i chipset with SLI. There's two GTS 450s in there. I know they're not the greatest of cards, but you know, at the time they had a 9800 GT, a pair of those in there, and you know, I upgraded those, and I didn't want to really upgrade too hard to the 460s that was out at the time. That was the best. So I just went with 450s because this wasn't my primary gaming rig. Got 8 gigs of RAM here. That's value budget RAM right there, because I got a really good price. And I've got a Zalman, what is this, a 9700 cooler, right? NVIDIA edition. I think it's green also. The light, maybe. I'm not sure. And then I got 3 hard drives, 2 2TB Western Digital Caviar Black, and then a 750. I might change that 750 to another hard drive that's a little bit faster. So another reason too is that this particular case here, if you notice, it's silver on the inside, and even though you can't really see it after you've got the door closed, I just want to go with something more modern with the black inside, right? And it's got a really nice large 200mm fan up on top of there, right? All in all, it was a pretty fun case, and I'm actually going to be throwing in an old DFI LAN party somebody gave to me with the AMD Opteron processor. I'm going to be throwing this in there and just use this as maybe a file server or whatever. I don't know what I'll be doing with this, but that's what I plan on doing with the Antec 900 case. And got you know, my standard stickers. Gotta have stickers, you know, it's accumulated over the years. A few stickers. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the old case. Now on to the new case. Alright, so my new case that I've just got is the Cooler Master 692 Advanced NVIDIA Edition, right? And I picked this up from Amazon for $105 free shipping through Amazon Prime. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut this thing open. So it's I've had the Cooler Master 692 Advanced before, the standard one, and that one, it was a good case. It was a great case. Since then I've sold it, and that case was actually like 90 bucks, but I sold it for 80 bucks. And then I went ahead and picked up this case here, this NVIDIA edition, on account I have two NVIDIA GTS 450s in my case, or in my computer. So I was like, what the hell, I'll get the NVIDIA edition. And I gotta admit, it's pretty sweet. I love the case already by itself, but the fact that they have NVIDIA on it is pretty cool. Alright. Look at that. So it's got the green lines running up on the top there, and those are actual, it's not like something painted, it's a green piece of plastic that runs across there, right up on the top. That's the hard drive tray, right? And the green runs all the way down to the front there. And the NVIDIA logo, it's pretty sweet there. Here we have the side panel, and it's got the NVIDIA logo, and the acrylic is actually green as well. It's pretty nice. I'll have an unveiling of all the whole thing after it's done. Ooh. All right. So there's the green there, and then the hard drive trays is also in green, and this is a hard drive tray for solid state drives, or 3.5 or 2.5 inch drives. It's pretty sweet, right? That's pretty much it. Everything else is just standard. And so now we're going to be doing the case swap, and I'm going to change the camera angles, and also this whole thing's going to be sped up with time lapse. Thanks for watching. Alright, so here we have our finished product. Everything's been installed, and for the most part the cable management still could use a little bit of work. I plan on getting some wire loom in there to see if that can look a lot nicer than the different color cables, and also black SATA cables. I want to get that in there as well. I've added some lighting, some USB powered lighting. And this does not come with a case. I bought this at Fry's for like $5. It's called Sound Science LEDs, and it's USB powered. And I've got two of them in there, one at the bottom there, and then one at the top. Alright, so something else I wanted to point out is that the power supply is now in the right position where it's not upside down, and the fan is on the bottom here, and then also there's ventilation right underneath there, just like how it is on here. And it also comes with this filter that you can see right here. That's the filter, right? For you know, keeping out the dust and whatnot, and you can clean that. And then so yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything was not difficult to install. It's fairly easy, right? And then here's the front. And so in the front here I have a memory card reader, and it also comes, the case comes with this panel here to replace this bezel, to replace one of these. And so it has a cutout there for the memory card reader, and then the case also comes with like this, I can't open it up here, but it comes with this bracket so that you can attach to the side. I guess I will open it up. Alright, so one of the cool things about this case is that this front panel comes off fairly easily. So up at the front here, you can just kind of pry it, pop it off, and the whole thing comes out, right? So before I'd always be scared of like a cable or whatever, a lighting hooked onto here, but it's not. It comes out fairly easily, and even though it's plastic, it's pretty sturdy, and you don't have to worry about breaking it. Just don't be too rough prying it open, right? So that gives you access to this right here, and here's the bracket that I was talking about that it comes with to install on there, right? So that's just a nice feature to have. And you just attach it back on there. Alright, and then there's also a front LED here on the fan. Right? You can kind of barely see it, but it's there. It looks cooler at night. And I'm going to turn off the lights right now with this front panel installed, just to see how it looks. So with the white lights inside, comes through this green plexiglass, and it looks really nice. So that's the front there with the light. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Please comment, rate, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Johnny the Geek out. Peace!